What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, summer holidays, just around the corner for a lot of you. You've packed everything but the kitchen sink, if you're anything like me, but I bet you haven't packed any tomato puree.
Oddly enough.
No.
No.
And that could be a big mistake. We've got beauty guru Liz Earle with us this morning. Lovely to see you.
It's great to be
really
here.
Lovely to see you.
So there is
to
a
take
reason.
tomato puree?
OK, so one of the questions that we've had a lot recently is about how to get rid of the green from swimming pool hair caused by too much chlorine. And actually, a little bit of something acidic. I've got some tomato puree here. Pauline, do you mind? We've got the beautiful Pauline.
Poor Pauline.
Oh, my word.
You can just comb it through, you see, leave it on, and if you want to, you can leave it on overnight, just put a shower cap on so it doesn't get all messy. Yeah. And then in the morning, rinse it out, and it actually helps to neutralise the copper oxides that turn your hair green.
Now, there's me thinking, we've had 2 weird interviews, surely we couldn't have a third one.
Sorry about that.
Okay. And that really works.
It gets a little bit more sensible, because actually, the thing you really want to do to stop your hair going green is soak your hair before you get into the pool, because the problem is if you go in with dry hair, that's when all the chlorine goes into the hair. So actually, if you make a little spritzer, say put a bit of normal hair conditioner in a spray bottle with some water, you could even put a bit of sunscreen in there, because that then gives you the UV protection. Give it a good shake, and then you spray that through the hair so it's wet before you go in the pool. Then the chlorine can't soak in.
Because you can buy a lot of those hair protectors. That's just an easy one to do.
This is a really easy one to
yeah.
make. Actually, it makes a very good leave-in conditioner. You don't need to buy a separate one.
And coconut oil, I think, is another one.
Coconut's lovely. Well, I've actually got coconut oil here, and this is very good for sort of frizzy, dry hair overnight. You can add a few drops of oil. This is a neroli essential oil. It comes from orange blossom. It smells amazing.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I don't like the coconutty smell so much, but if you put a bit of neroli in it and then leave it on overnight, again, good old plastic shower cap to seal in the heat, and you wake up, and then you will need to shampoo it really well. Put the shampoo on first.
Well, I was just going to say, because I made that mistake once. I think I put coconut oil and then got into the shower and
you can't get it out.
Off.
So shampoo on first, that'll get rid of the oil.
And then rinse, OK. Actually, that neroli smells like holiday to me.
Love it.
Isn't it? It's like cologne,
neroli and coconut.
Okay,
so this is more for prickly heat and very sensitive skin. A lot of people writing in with acne, rosacea and very dry skin. Use your sunscreen, make sure it has lots of minerals in it, so look for titanium dioxide and zinc oxide on the pack. That's very good for very sensitive skin. And if you do get burnt, then calamine lotion, traditional remedies. Calamine is really soothing, and pop a few drops of lavender. I was talking about lavender last week from the lavender fields.
So is that healing, lavender?
It's very calming and soothing and just takes the heat out of sunburn.
Calamine
I don't travel without it.
Sucks up that heat, doesn't it? It just...
And again, it's got zinc oxide in it, so it's that lovely mineral that keeps the skin calm and smooth. So calamine lotion, pop it in your suitcase. Lavender oil, it's a real great thing to travel with.
But try not to get burnt in the first place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Feeling that, you could just go to the chemist shop and say, do you have anything for sunburn? Couldn't you? I mean,
well, they'd probably give you that, but actually adding a
Calamine
few drops of lavender oil in boosts it.
So your point of being all natural here is what? Is this money saving, or is this just better for your body?
I think it's both. And, you know, it's not all natural, because you don't have to necessarily be all natural. Just because it's natural doesn't necessarily make it better. We're going to be talking in a minute about insect bites, and I've got something that's non-natural that's very good. But I think it's just that balance, and a lot of this comes from the kitchen cupboard, so it does save money too.
Yeah.
Well, look, on the subject of bites, then, I am bitten quite a lot, and has to be said, mosquitoes love me.
They do.
They do.
They love him and don't really bother me that much.
That's great for you, isn't it? You see, if you go away, because it's just like beeline.
So how can you prevent getting bitten in the first place?
Yeah, you can. Well, mosquitoes are very sensitive to smell, so you obviously smell really good. So to ward them off...
sexual pheromone, as I understand.
Well, I'm not going there, I tell you. Okay, so smell. You can get lots of natural insect repellents, but the 2 ingredients they tend to have, one is neem oil, comes from the Indian tree, the neem tree. It doesn't smell so great. The other one that smells better is citronella.
Yeah.
So if you get these 2 oils and then you just put a few drops into your body cream, doesn't matter what one you use, and smother that on, that will give a really good smell that the mosquitoes are away. So neem, look for that as an ingredient or buy it, and citronella. And the other thing, if you do get bitten, and this is why I was saying it doesn't always have to be natural. This is a teething gel, and it contains a local anaesthetic called benzocaine. And it's really good because it numbs the skin. So a tiny little bit of this in your travel bag, and it will numb the itch. So it'll stop the itchiness. So like teething gels.
We've got 30 seconds left.
Okay, ginger. Travel sickness. So make a ginger tea. You can put it in a thermos, take that with you, or even just crystallised ginger that you can get from supermarkets. Chew on that, stops travel sickness, great for the kids.
So that's
if all
car
else
sickness
fails,
or motion
car
sickness?
yeah, travel
boats and
sickness,
things like that.
planes, or a ginger biscuit.
Lovely. Liz, thank you very much. Lovely
Thank
to see you.
Hello, YouTube. For more of the same, just click here. And don't forget, you can subscribe for even more of these amazing videos exclusive to our channel.
Cotton buds, they are a really good way of stopping powder shattering and making a complete mess as well in your luggage. Baggage handlers usually chuck the luggage on and you get it the other side and it's absolutely wrecked. So by putting that in there,
That is a good idea.
that stops that happening.